Welcome back, you gorgeous and beautiful people from the internet. My name is Monster Games. Today we're going to continue on with our beautiful series over here. My experience here on Mythic Plus on the Demon Hunter tank. So yeah, we got a first death over here on this first boss, unfortunately. Someone standing in circles. It is what it is. There's nothing more we could say about that. And guess what? We also have our second death here somewhere on this very first boss. So unfortunately, it is what it is. You are slowed, so it's harder to get out of the circles. I do get that. But it's very important that you still do it. Like, you have to still do it, you know? At least make an effort out of it. But yeah, it's very hard first boss this week, because if you step into a circle, you're just dead. Just want to get the second death over here. And there it is. So the same guy got B-raised, and he died exactly the same way. Really unfortunate. It is what it is. It's a mechanic you'll have to get used to. And if you're a caster, you can't cast over here. You have to move out instantly. So there's only certain times that you can cast. It's kind of a little bit messy if you are a caster. But other than that, you know, it was a Demon Hunter that died. A Demon Hunter DPS. So, yeah. And it's our highest DPS, I think. Which really sucks. And going over our next death over here, my goodness. On the same pool. Well, I mean, it's before the next boss. Well, yeah. Not before the next boss, yeah. Before the boss after the next boss we had. 2 people died, our healer included, by getting dragged in and then not walking out of the circle. Like, I do understand a few weeks ago if you do die, because I died like this, right? You get dragged into a tornado. But if you get dragged in here, there's nothing preventing you from just pressing W and walking out of the circle. I don't get how people die this week. It doesn't make sense to me. So yeah, that is just my opinion. We have another death here, but I think it's just spiteful. To be quite honest, let's rewind a bit. I'm trying to kill as many Spitefuls as I can, but the guy is just tanking Spiteful there. He decided not to move. So that's really unfortunate. He was on my screen when he died also. He instantly released, but yeah, it's a little bit crazy, man. Like, I had aggro on the next edge. You could have moved for sure, and at least slow the Spiteful that's on you. I don't know. I feel like a lot could have been done there, including myself. Though I could have helped, I think, but you can't really help someone that's standing dead still. If Spiteful hits you, it does so much damage. So there we go. We did the key in time. Beautiful stuff. We got 21 IO there, 1674 total IO. Great stuff. On to the next key. So the next key we got into is an Atoll Desar 18. Now guys, the timeline might be a little bit weird because I forgot to record 2 18s and we recorded one of them at the end of the previous episode. So very, very sorry about that. But yeah, this unfortunately caused 2 deaths, and you know, I might be one of the problems for it. So unfortunately, it is what it is. It happened, and it's game over, man. It's game over. So yeah, it happens, but it's okay. So 3 deaths in total. I thought it was only 2, but 3 deaths in total. And we got into the pack after that. Gonna have to burn cooldowns here. And I'm trying my best to kick everything. There's a lot to interrupt here. And like, if you miss time anything, then yeah, it's just a bubble instantly. So like, you have to time stuff. I don't know how to time it yet, but I will get better with time. So many time in that sentence, goodness. But yeah, we will get better. That's just is what it is. So unfortunately, we have another death here on our healer. I don't know how the healer died, to be honest. I am not very sure, because all I did was I pulled the Invis guys with us to the next pack here. I had to burn cooldowns in front of here. This is not good. Interrupt, I need to pull people, silence. But yeah, it's, you know, just an average build pretty much to try and prevent casters from casting abilities through. But yeah, like, I don't know how the healer died. Maybe it was spiteful, to be honest. Other than that, I can't really take a guess. So as we're pulling the final ad here, you can see the percentage is 98.67. So I have it like perfectly laid out at Aldazar. I really do. I think this is the perfect path for percentage and everything. Somehow our healer died. Somehow this guy has died by a spider. So kind of crazy that we have 2 deaths literally right in front of the final boss. Not looking good, let's just say that. So this was the final boss, and that was the only deaths we had. So pretty good stuff, to be honest. I'm just trying to prevent these spiders from touching our melee. But yeah, we got 2+ there. Very unfortunate we didn't get a 3+. I don't know how close we were. We missed the timer 18 minutes. In total, we went 21. So we missed the timer by like 3 minutes, pretty much. So not great. But it's good still. 21-minute run on a Aldazar. I'm pretty happy about this. We got 42 IO and a total of 1438 right now. Good stuff. Bro, we almost had like an extremely awesome run. So we're doing Dawn of the Infinite full here, plus 18. And we had our first death, unfortunately, on this boss here. And it might be because he had the circle for too long. I still don't know how those bars work. I should most probably do the research afterwards, because all I know is I need to have the circle on me, and that's pretty much it, I think. I'm not too sure. It's transferable in 6 seconds, is what I see right here on the screen. It's doing a lightning beam, so just don't be in front. He grabbed it from me. I didn't take it from him, right? He grabbed it from me. So I'm pretty sure he's going to give it back. Yeah, he gave it back to me. So beam happening here. Then he died. And I'm getting swallowed here. That's perfect. Beam transfer to me. So what I think is this thing is doing like tick damage to them. The longer you have it, the more tick damage you receive. But like for a tank, for me, for example, if I have it for the total duration, like right there. Okay. So I think I figured it out. You change if the timer runs out. There we go. I think we figured it out together. If that timer runs out, you get raked, maybe. So yeah. Now we know how this boss works. So unfortunately, we had another full team wipe. That's crazy. So then we killed the boss with a few ads up. I think I went 1 death ahead though. But yeah, I died here, unfortunately. By the time I got rezzed, I think it was too late. Nope. Yeah, it's almost like one-shotting everyone. So that's really unfortunate though. I died like really quick as well. So this is full HP. One, 2, 3, and 4. 4 hits. 4 auto attacks in a row killed me. And I think it was through a defensive also. That really sucks though. But yeah, after that we killed the boss. We got a +1 only. We had a great run until the second last boss though. And yeah, we got a mythic rating now of 1521. Plus 83 in total score there. Good stuff, good stuff. Next key. So the next key we got invited for is a Dark Heart Thicket 14. And obviously everything went well. There's no death until this point. And the healer didn't move out of that big-ass red circle that's under your feet. I mean, can we really blame them? It's a red circle under a red floor. Almost pulled the boss. Almost ass pulled the boss here. which could have been really, really bad for us. But yeah, so we're fine. We're surviving. But now without a healer, that's okay. What really bothered me was I checked, like, we killed the ads that he pulled. I checked the map like 4 times, and this guy is taking forever to come here for some reason. And eventually when he got into distance, he's running without a mount. Oh my goodness. So yeah, we only had 1 death until the end there. And we got 1732 IO in total now. Plus 58. We plus 2 the key. Great stuff. We missed by 2.5 minutes, so even with that without that death from the healer, we would still not time it, so a 3+. Other than that, great job, my goodness. So the next key we got invited for was the Dawn of the Infinite Rise. Isn't it so cool that I know exactly which one it is now? That's crazy. Thank you, add-ons. Life without add-ons, imagine. So we got our first death over here, which is bus number 2. Or is it bus 3? And I think it's bus 2. Unfortunately, I mean, if you get spun to death, then yes, I mean, you know, that's kind of your own mistake, your own fault. I'm getting very close to death here. I actually died. Crazy. Crazy that I died here. I actually want to go back to this death and see what is off cooldown. So my potion, you can see over here, at A, the button A, it's a 7-second, 5, 4. Okay, I still couldn't potion there. My metamorphosis and my darkness is on cooldown. So I don't think I have any other defensive. Lately I did add all my bars here, so you can actually see all the abilities I'm using. Also behind the cat, there will be a box here in the future that will show the abilities that I'm casting at the moment. Because people complain they can't see my rotation. I'm using a 1-button macro, so they want to see the abilities that I'm using in the order. And I will show all of that to you guys very, very soon. We did get, luckily, a B-res almost instantly, and it was luckily during the shockwave phase. So at the moment, I could just taunt, and like it was like I never died. But the death is very questionable. I don't know how or what killed me, to be quite honest. But more on this later, because I want to show you guys something ridiculous. But, you know, we'll talk about that. So first I need to talk about the first pull of Morchi. Morchi is a hard boss, guys. It really is. And if you run weird as a DPS, then you're gonna die. It is what it is. So first pull on Morchi, both DPS, we had 2 DPS deaths here, was very, very unfortunate. So we found the correct one, go behind it, and then start attacking, right? The problem is, because I'm very under-geared still, I think my item level is like 453-ish, or 450-ish over here. I'm getting slapped extremely hard. So every time Morchi does a sand cast, that could potentially kill me. And we will talk about that soon. So you can see over here that right now, it's not that bad. But you can see the sound blast, and I'm gonna die here. Dude, it's kind of the healer's fault, but we'll talk about that in a second. Because the healer was, like, this whole time... Let's just see over here. I don't really want to blame the healer, but... so, look at that, right? I got chunked extremely bad, and the healer, if I'm not mistaken, is this one right here, is casting abilities on me right now. But you can only see I only have 1 buff here, which is regrowth. I don't have reju on me, and I don't have life bloom, which is your strongest ability. Wait, I do have reju, but no life bloom. So I have no life bloom on me, and to be honest, life bloom is almost a free cost. You don't really pay for it. It's super, like, the amount of heal you get from it and how much it costs, it is, like, very, very different, right? you really get a lot of heal out of Life Bloom. And we just don't have it on me. And you can see I have 2 dots on me, and I'm getting right now Sandblast to the face. So there's nothing I can do. It's game over, man. It's game over. But I do have Darkness up, so who knows? If I use Darkness, I could have survived. But you can see I died. I had cheat death, but it's over. So yeah. And if I'm dead, I'm sorry. Everyone's dead. It's just how it is. So the healer decided to, well, he tried to do something. I don't know. So yeah, we died there. We killed almost more chi. It was so close. If we had both our DPS up still, we would have had it, right? So here's the second pull that we had now. And remember, I did repair my gear. So Morchi gave me an auto attack and then sand blasted me 1 shot. We'll rewind and watch it again. Morchi gave me an auto attack and it did like 80%, like 20% of my HP, and instantly after that casted Sandblast and then just killed me. How do you like that? We have no B-res, I have no chi death. And here it happens again for the second time. Auto attack, Sandblast, and dead. So right now people are blaming me, obviously, because I'm dying, bro. I'm dying here. I had my box open there of my gear. So I'm dying here, and I'm like, what the heck am I supposed to do? So you can see my gear score is still 453. Now, mind you guys, I'm doing, like, at this very moment, by this key, I already did 4 18s. I timed 4 18s, and now I'm dying the whole time on the same boss on a 16. So I'm like sitting here like, what am I doing wrong? So I look at the healing, like I'm top healer when I died. But dude, like I can't even blame the healer because I have 80% of my HP gets one-shotted. So like either I'm just very unlucky with crits, because like it's not in a position to use my big cooldowns. You can see I still have Metamorphosis up. I still have Darkness up. But I'm dead. I'm not going to use Metamorphosis when I'm at 80% HP. Right? So I like, when I was streaming this, there was no one on stream. I couldn't ask. So later down the line, I asked people, like, listen, how do I fight Morchi this week? And they're like, no. The Sandblast is, get this, the Sandblast is physical damage. The Sandblast is physical damage. So on Morchi, you need to use spikes every time the Sandblast is happening. Because it's physical. Oh man, I don't understand it. It's an ability, it's even casting in a distance. How is it physical damage? I have no idea. But you know, Blizzard, it just explains once again why you are a multi-dollar company. I'm just saying. So yeah, it was a little bit of a struggle. This was the pool after that. You can see in total we have 25 deaths, bro. Oof, this is not looking good. I can't believe this happened. And again, all DPS is dead. Guys, if you are DPS, listen to me very carefully. If you are DPS and you're fighting Morchi, please let the tank get the closest circle. If you do not, it's a chaos, because if that frontal ability hits you, you are dead. You're one shot, okay? Trust me when I say this. You do not want Sandblast in your face. So make sure the tank always gets the closest circle. And you make sure where Morchi is standing, you are not in between or any line of sight of that ability. Because if you don't, you will die. Literally. I'm not aiming Morchi during that time. All I'm doing is taking care of that ad running after me. And if you take the one that's closest and you just auto attack Morchi, you might actually get hit by it. I'm just saying. We had one more death here at the ending, at the final boss. And yeah, our mythic rating went up by 48. And our total mythic rating now is 1653. So pretty good stuff. We didn't time the key, unfortunately, but I just felt like I needed to make a video like this because I did 4 18s, but I can't finish a 16. That is just like crazy to me. It just means that either my gear score is not there yet because, dude, like 18 shouldn't one-shot me. It shouldn't one-shot me. So I should be able to just, you know, do this fairly easily, I would say. So yeah, very unfortunate that this happened, but it is what it is, and I will obviously try and get better gear. Since now that I know it's physical damage, obviously the more agility you get, the more armor you have naturally. It's how agility tanks work. But yeah, that's going to be the video for today, guys. Hopefully you did enjoy. If you did, smash that like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll catch you beautiful people in the very next video. Love you, take care, and as always, remember to twist some nips. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.